Good morning, everybody. How you guys doing? Hope everyone's treating you well. Norman? Hey, buddy. Norman. Oh, yes. Crooks. Jenny. Hello, Parm. Shh. No, no. Somebody can walk past. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. How you guys doing today? Hmm? Having a good morning? I overslept. I needed it though. I had to get a little extra shut-eye today. Good morning to you, Parm. Jenny says good morning to you, Parm. I want to show you guys this cool book that I found at the thrift store. You and Bob made killer lasagna? Awesome. Fucking love lasagna. So, I was at the thrift store and I found this old volume and it was bound up with string. And then inside, postcards. This book cost me $2. That's a postcard from Nassau in the Bahamas. This must be from the 20s or the 30s or so. I mean, I'm not sure. Who knows when these are from? The postcards aren't dated. This one is from Madrid, the Palacio Real. Oh, what? Oh, thanks for the host, Cookie. Appreciate you. So this book, what is it, you ask? This is a copy of Droll Stories by Honore de Balzac, who was a phenomenal satirist and comedy writer of the time, published in 1928. But this book has a series of Balzac's droll tales. There's 3 sets of 10 tales. I really want to read The Succubus in volume 2. But anyways, it comes with all this amazing art. And it usually involves some buxom women and the way that the men around them can't handle their appearances. So like in this picture, you can see this woman and this cardinal is like oogling. He's very upset. Yeah, it's such a good thrift store find. I love this picture. This man is wearing an antlered mask on his head here. Probably a cuck. Cuckolds traditionally would wear horns in the art when you would see how a cuckold would be portrayed. He would wear horns. In Shakespearean language, that's what they would say. She has given me horns. That's how you would say your wife has cuckolded you. She has given me horns. And so a lot of times in art, if you see a man despondent in horns in the presence of a woman, probably a cuckold. I haven't read the story though, so I actually don't know, but that's usually what horns means. This image is great. This lecherous man. In all these pictures, they all seem to have their titties out. Here's one. This woman is in the act of disrobing, and she's peering through a portola at this man. He looks like he's in anguish, doesn't he? Good morning, Zound. I know, Jenny. I haven't been to a thrift store since March. This is the first time we went in a while. It was actually pretty not very busy in there. So I love this one. All these nuns are upset about this pantaloons they found on the ground. Again, I haven't read these stories, so I don't know the context here. One of my favorites. Let me get to the succubus. Here. I love this one. I tweeted this picture. So here the succubus is walking away, disrobed, and there's these 2 men. This one's wearing a crown of some kind, and they're just so upset. Look at this guy's face. And then the other art of the succubus. This is one of my favorite images. So the succubus, as she is laying down, all relaxed, and then in the background, one of her manservants is carrying away a desiccated body, a desiccated and shriveled, dried up corpse. The succubus, she's happy with what she's done. Anyway, I can't wait to read some of these stories. These are classic tales. Classic tales. Good morning. Yeah, I went to bed. Poner cuernos. What does that mean? I've heard of Balzac because he's just a legendary writer, but I've never read him. So I'm very excited to read him because I know that he just was such a firebrand of his time. He wrote of things. He wrote of the lewd and sort of prurient side of their life. I think Sunday mornings are often ASMR streams because I sit here and I speak in my sotto voice because my wife is still asleep in the bedroom, so I prefer to wear my sotto voice when we're in this part of the stream, huh? Just to reduce the odds of her being awakened. Oh, hey, you know what we need? A little bit of light. Yeah, and yes, as a matter of fact, I did go to bed. I'll have you know. Then I woke up. Hades last night was great. Jenny, I played the shield build, and I love it. We're going to play some more Hades this morning because it's super fun. Okay, Gigi. She's doing it again. Oh, poner cuernos. Poner cuernos. Am I saying that correctly? Anika-chan! Hello. I haven't even met the Hydra. I didn't get past the Hydra, no. I didn't. But I was, because I was on my first escape attempt with the shield. We'll look at that tonight. I mean, this morning. Did I beat Hades yet? You guys. No, I've only made 8 escape attempts, okay? And Tropical Geek, you might notice I'm not like many Americans. I prefer to defy the cultural expectations of my country. Hey Micah, good to see you, man. I'm in the Pacific time zone, so right now this is my Sunday morning stream. Okay, Gigi, you're right where I need to be to work. So usually I stream weekday nights and Sunday mornings. So unfortunately that means that there's certain places in the world that never gets to see me. So Micah, so good to see you. I always see you over in our squad mates channel. Just because we got to start the morning with a shout out. Much love to the squad, the Microscope squad. Hey, it's open set. Speak the devil's name, and he shall appear. All right, Gigi, you're gonna have to relocate. Honey, Gigi, I'm sorry, but you're gonna have to move. You gotta move it. Okay, I'm sorry, honey. There we go. How's everyone's morning going? Open set, how are you? I hope that you're well.
How's that for a slice of fried gold?
Micah. Wow, thank you for the sub so much. You're so sweet. Every little sub counts, man. It's so good to see. I really appreciate the support. I always say this, I do everything for free. Support is optional. Nice long coffee break between tutoring sessions. Very good. Oh boy, I need to wash slides. I'm running out here. Guys, last night was so exciting. on the microscope.
How's that for a slice of fried gold?
Jenny, gifted Seek? Very nice of you. Seek, congratulations. You are the benefactor of Jenny's kindness. So good news, everyone. We now have 8 or more Hydra in the jar. This one is nasty smelling, though. This ecosystem is collapsing. So we're going to go into the Hydra jar. Yeah, Jenny, very, very sweet of you. So last night was amazing because we actually got the Hydra to eat, which is super cool. So quick recap from last night. Have I been able to pin any of the nasty smells on particular types of organisms? It's a great question. Yeah, actually, I'm getting really good at smelling the health of the ecosystem in here. So this jar, it's when I have a healthy ecosystem, the smell doesn't smell rank at all. It smells like wet dirt in here. Like it has there's an iron smell, and it really does smell like soil inside of this jar. And this is a really healthy ecosystem. I wish I could show you more of the details. But there's really not a lot of algae growing in here. There's just a little tuft of algae growing at the base. And then we've got a really nice diversity of organisms. There's 3 or 4 freshwater shrimp swimming around in here. There's all of the Hydra. There's a ton of little flatworms sort of meandering around, as well as worms that live inside of these tubes built up against the base of the jar. So this is a much more diverse and active ecosystem in this jar than we have in this one. Now, contrast that even further with this jar. Good morning, Lex. Good morning, Lex. This jar here, and you can see it's got an orange-red film around the water line. That's because this jar is rife with bacteria. Now, this one has a different smell. It definitely smells a lot more of decay, but this one has a different bacterial microbial culture growing in it. I think that these are iron oxidizing bacterias, and that's what that brown-red rust hue is around the water line. You've smelled like rotten garlic linked to one species of algae. Oh, see, I haven't done any of the footwork of figuring out which species is causing the smell. There's so many things active in here at once. I'm gonna try to get one of these worms. There's smaller ones. Gotcha. Oh, I think I just dropped him onto the paper towel. No, I got him. Excellent. Okay. There's a worm. One thing that I've noticed has become less prevalent in these jars are diatoms. Not seeing many of them. That's just an Acropolis. I'm going to skip that one. Hey, Bob. I'm looking dapper today. Man, I just rolled out of bed, dude. Literally just rolled out of bed and pushed my fingers through my hair. But thank you. I clean up okay. Let's see what else we got here. This is my Hydra jar. There are a ton of them in here. Let's see. There's also big old Vorticella colonies living on the algae here. There's a mix of algae. I know that we've got Spirogyra algae, and then there's also what's it called? Oscillatorium. Jenny. So Jenny's known me since what, like freshman year of high school? Sophomore year of high school? I think was when me and your brother started hanging out. Jenny, generic builder here, has known me for a very long time. Yeah. Good morning, Calc Math. Good morning. I wish I could have some of that barbecue too there. Let's see here. I'm gonna try to grab. That's a big water flea. I want a smaller one. Some of these organisms are just too big. God, these Hydra are busy. Here, let me show you. All right. Macro lens. There's one right there. So we're looking at the inside of the jar. You see the Hydra's tentacles extended. That's how they look with the naked eye, just that little speck there. Yeah, you could drop off some contactless delivery. Yeah, we'll probably play some more Hades this morning because I really want to continue to grow with that shield build. There's another Hydra up there near the surface. Let's see what else there is here. There's a Hydra. Ooh, tropical. What is a Hydra? Hydra are tiny little predatory organisms that attach themselves to the wall or substrate in places. There it is. See that little guy right there? It's dangling its foot, or it's dangling its tentacles out into the breeze. So we don't actually usually get a chance to see the whole Hydra because under the microscope it's just too large. Look at how long its tentacles are. It can extend its tentacles many times the length of its own body. Many, many times. Where'd he go? Oh, come on back here. There's one down here under the him. It can be quite small. Oh, that one has prey. See, it's got a tiny acropolis in its antenna. I mean, in its tentacles. See that little bit of something it's got? How cool is that? Are they highly toxic? No toxicity. They are, yeah, they're deadly predators. So their tentacles are loaded with neurotoxins. And so they just dangle their tentacles out in the water. And when an unfortunate runs into them, the neurotoxins are triggered. There's another Hydra right there. See what I mean? I have so many in here. Yeah, the nematocysts are where the little neurotoxin barbs live in the tentacles. And then it fires those nematocysts like harpoon guns into their prey. Good morning, Uncle Bill. Good to see you, man. I love seeing you pop into my streams. It's like having a real uncle. I don't know why, just having the name Uncle Bill, it automatically gives you that, like, familial comfort. Did you do that on purpose, Uncle Bill? Did you intend to lull me into a false sense of security with your presence so that one day you could spring your insidious trap? Where are you? Come on, Hydra. I see you there. Can't focus on it. There it is. See it in silhouette? Oh, thanks for the hug. You know, they crawl out of the jar and into my ear every night. Well, I hope they're learning good things while they're in there. Okay, so a little top view here. So you can see this is my healthiest ecosystem yet. We have in the corner, we've got a little, semicircle of muck and then live algae growing in this corner. This is from the pond closest to the zoo, Jenny. The pond closest to the zoo. If I swallow one, my stomach acid would do a number on it. Do they reproduce in the jar? Yes, they did. A lot. I think when I first started this jar, when I first came back, I only had 1 or 2 hydra in there. And now we've got 8 or 9 because there's plenty of food and they have been reproducing. I'm not going to disturb a hydra this morning though. They just had a great time last night. Um, unless there's one on the surface that's asking to get got. Oh my god, there is a tiny one right on the surface asking to get got. Got. I don't know if I got it. Oh no. I think the little guy got stuck on the pipette. Oh, scheisse. Scheisse, scheisse, scheisse. Hate when this happens. um, does it get enough air with the lid on? Yeah, they do actually, because the ecosystem is stable enough in that we have um, all the algae in the water and diatoms are producing enough oxygen so that the water is oxygenated enough. Now, if I leave it sealed up long enough, eventually I'll see little bubbles pooling up on the surface, which is pretty neat. Um, so that means it's, aerobic. Now, in the other jar where the algae population collapses, it quickly descends into an anaerobic ecosystem. We can do the safe space segment. We'll schedule that for like a weeknight, or maybe, Sunday mornings are a good time to have like a quiet conversation. What do you guys think? So, chat, let's have a conversation with chat about it really quick. What I was thinking of doing, chat, was setting aside a bit of time, 30 minutes to an hour, once a week, where we can do some organized and more structured, like, discussion about more serious topics, because we all have more serious things that we want to discuss, that trouble us, that stick in our minds, and I don't mind being the one to help you lighten your burden. So, we can definitely do that. I want to know if we should set it up with maybe like a questionnaire or something, or just like a form so that I can have a list of people to get to. Bill, let's see, it's a refinement of decades. My nephews are approaching 30 now and did lots of neighborhood babysitting when they were so young, so Uncle B just represents you well. Yes, it does. It does, Uncle B. I like it. Definitely have that uncle vibe. Where did all these There's just some big acropolis in there that I don't want to mess with. Lots of little Nauplius, because I put all of the Cyclops eggs that just hatched in here. Okay, I got a Hydra. I think. No. Thought I did. They're getting away from me this morning, chat. Well, I know when I'm beat. They want to rest this morning. Ah. Good morning, Bandersauer. Yeah, go get some sleep, sir. Thank you for popping in and saying hey. But look, I know how it goes. By the time I raid your stream, Bandersauer, at the end of the night, I'm just pooped, and it's time for me to rest. This is why I love having a relationship with my Australian friends, because you guys are a great counterpoint to my time zone. Here, we don't need this anymore. Guys, there's nobody awake to nerf me right now. I'm sorry, but we can't nerf at the moment. There's an unused suggestion box widget. There is an unused suggestion box, but I don't want to use that for the topics. Um, maybe I'll make a Google form or something. I don't know, but we'll find some way. That way we can organize it a little better, because I don't want to have to just manage that only in chat. I'd like to be able to tell chat, hey chat, we've got this list here of topics or people that we're going to get to. That way there's some structure. And then as people want to do more, then we can say, hey, next time I want you to come, fill out this form to participate or something. Let's see, commit Sudoku, seppuku. I could self-nerf. What are we looking at here? There's a little ciliate right there. Yeah, I'll probably set it up anonymous. So like a Google Forms survey or something would be great. That way I can just have the results. And when I look in the results, I can say, all right, this anonymous viewer says blah, and I can read their submission and discuss it for a while. And then leave a spot if you want to leave your name so I can communicate directly with you in chat. You can do that. Sudoku is death by numbers. That's how we all go, isn't it? Here's another one of these things. It's not a tested amoeba. Is that another Bryozoan? Staboblast, maybe? I don't think it's a Staboblast. Let me show you what I'm referring to. A Bryozoan Staboblast. Oh, Statoblast, not a Staboblast, a Statoblast. They're usually more oval-shaped. Your number's up, yeah. So I don't think that's a Statoblast. It's too round. Oh, what was that? Now, it's also not a tested amoeba because I don't see any pseudopodia coming out. Ah, Timo, what's up, dude? Good to see you, man. You missed a crazy good time on the stream last night. We fed the Hydra a bunch of baby Cyclops. I really have to go through the VOD and collect footage from that because it was some of the most thrilling stuff I've done on a microscope in my life. So what happened yesterday is before the stream, me and my daughter were playing with the pond water, and I was just teaching her how to use the pipettes to make a slide. And so she captured a little copepod full of eggs, and I left it on the slide in a little bit of water. And then later when I came back to it, all of the eggs had hatched. All of the eggs had hatched. There's the amoeba. This is an amoeba right here, testate amoeba. So then when all the eggs had hatched, I had dozens of these baby larvae. This is called copepod nauplius. This is what they look like. You can see they're really, really cute. And they bounce around. So I had like 24 of these guys. Now each of those, mind you, is probably, let's see how big they are. We're looking at 100 microns. 100 microns long. So they're very small. You heard something else doesn't fit teaching your daughter? I'm not sure what you're saying. I was teaching how to use the pipette and prepare slides and stuff. So anyway, all of the eggs had hatched. Here's what the Cyclops looked like before. You can see she's got eggs up here. And then when I came back, her eggs were gone. And so then I introduced the Hydra, and I decided to feed all of her babies to a gigantic predator. So we food chained these bitches. These little copepod nauplius were less than an hour old when I introduced the Hydra. Now, I have better footage of the Hydra eating on my VOD because I was too busy focusing and moving the slides around to really record on my platform here. But here's the Hydra eating the Nauplius. Hey, Rach. It was great. I watched so many babies get eaten last night. At least 4 or 5 babies got eaten last night. Look at him. He was doing such a good job. I'm so proud of Henrietta. She did so good. Because I've been watching all of my Henriettas struggle to eat for weeks now, really having a hard time to maneuver under the water. And this time she really did it. It was interesting to watch how quickly they can eat. So some of you may know, I've already told you, the way the Hydra eats is really fascinating. It has no mouth. It has no mouth parts. It has no digestive tract. When it wants to eat, its head up here gets really engorged. See, swollen like that. And then it basically brings its prey up to its face, and then it just presses the prey through its cell wall directly into its body, where it's digested. It unzips its body. Full atheist eating babies. They did have a family Baldessar.
How's that for a slice of fried gold?
Hey, Nomad. You're on a roll. 9 months, dude. You pretty much hit every month that I've existed as a streamer. There's our testate amoeba, still cruising. These are really great. These are also known as architect amoebas. What they do is they build their own bodies. Unlike the diatom, which grows its own body out of opaline silica, the architect amoeba, or the testate amoeba, builds its home out of debris that it finds in its environment. Bits of sand, pieces of muck. Yeah, and they really just take their time. There goes a rugostoma. Right there. Rugostoma, a really interesting little ciliates. I wish I could look at the underside. The testate amoebas always tease me because we get to only see this top-down view of the amoeba. We're looking at the top of its head, basically, and the hole where its pseudopod emerge is down at the bottom of the organism. Yeah, hermit crab amoebas, exactly, right? And they're very fascinating, the way that their pseudopodia sort of just feel around. I think it thinks it might have found something to eat there. Is it going to try to ingest it? It's coming back around. What an interesting life. I was thinking about quorum sensing the other night. Quorum sensing, if you don't know, looks like this. It can also look like this. See the murmuration, the clouds of bacteria whipping around. Quorum sensing is the manner by which single-celled organisms, when in a large group, are able to somehow communicate and coordinate and function as a single organism. So this swarm of bacteria is able to signal to itself to amass over here and eat this thing, or, certain behaviors can be triggered by certain chemical signals, I guess. It's really interesting. You got dyslexia, so if I misheard something, my mind will transform whatever's close sounding. Bong water. Just looking at some bong water. I know, Calc. I come back and I look at this footage by myself sometimes just because it's mystifying to me. Hi. Norman's barking at you too. My wife opened the door and Norman's like, meow, meow. He's so sweet. What a talkative kitty. You do need a bra. Put her in a bra! She was just checking to see if she needed a bra. Indeed. Quorum sensing is also behind some otherwise benign bacteria in the body suddenly turning into a health crisis when they overpopulate. I really want to know more about quorum sensing because I have footage of it and it just mystifies me. You know what it reminds me of? When I look at quorum sensing, I think of one thing. Calc knows what I'm talking about. Conway's Game of Life. Just a great example of how a simple set of rules can cause emergent patterns in behavior. So this is the game of life you see on screen right now. The game of life only has 3 rules. He wants you to come out. I did, I never went back to it the other day. Oh my god. Parm. 2 people want me nerfed this morning already. Just so you know. Jenny. And I forget who else. I never went back to it, I know, I got ADD'd. Anyways, Game of Life only has 3 rules. Each cell... Oh yeah, you left him out? Good boy. Does this simulation have some of the gun patterns? Oh yeah. My favorite are the gliders. Here's a glider gun. Gosper glider gun. So what's neat about the Game of Life is Conway just made these rules. Each cell with 1 or no neighbors dies as if by solitude. Each cell with 4 or more neighbors dies as if by population, and each cell with 2 or 3 neighbors survived. And for every space that's empty or unpopulated, each cell with 3 neighbors becomes populated. Those are the only rules to the Game of Life. You put down cells, you activate, turn them on or off, and then you run the simulation. And then you get an incredible diversity and emergence appear. Let's speed it up a little bit so you can see how the glider guns work. So people study the Game of Life like they study a natural ecosystem. People have been there's bestiaries where people document the different stable life forms. There's different categories and classes. There's a tumbler. The tumbler sort of just oscillates. Hey, Dal, sudden weird thought. There's a weird docufiction called Alien Planet inspired by the book Expedition by Wayne Douglas Barlow. It's a 2005 CG movie exploring an extremely distant alien planet. That sounds awesome. I love xenobiology. A lightweight spaceship. Yeah, they have spaceship designs. Okay, yeah, I'd love to give you some feedback on that. That sounds great. It's a 10-cell row. So people have found these, they call them life forms. They document them just like they're life forms in an ecosystem. I used to spend a lot of time just fooling around in the Game of Life. So there's the glider shape.
How's that for a slice of fried gold?
Lemon! Whoop whoop! Sup, dude? So good to see you, Lemon. Good morning. You want to get that rototiller today? Wow, who's this nerd? I don't know. We're going to see what happens when we crash 2 gliders into each other. They annihilate. Did you see that? Cool. It runs great. Runs like a dream. Nomad, what do you want me to rant about? Yeah, you can borrow one of my chainsaws too, for sure. I got so many chainsaws. Feel free to borrow one of my chainsaws. Huh? Wait, 1 second, everyone. Chat. Hold that. All right. My wife was trying to record the cat meowing, but Parm has to ruin everything. Oh, they missed. Diatom's attack was ignored. Oh no, I never want to ignore him. Where'd he go? Oh, hey! You snuck in your cyclotella and I didn't even see it. You're so sneaky with the single. Well, he dropped a single emote. Oh, I just got coffee dripped right up my nostril. You were busy ignoring you too. That's funny. Oh, Andrew's gonna swing by to pick up the tiller and a chainsaw. I think he's just gonna come by. You're just gonna come and swoop it, right? What? For how long? Like when? Oh yeah, I'm done with it. Yeah, he can use it. He's doing his whole yard. Uh-oh, there's a nerf the wife, but there's two nerf the Dells on the table. His yard? Parts of the whole yard, dude? I know you put in clover, right? Instead of the wife, nerf lemon. Oh, good. Okay. I will. I'll nerf him as soon as he gets here. And Nomad's reply was ignored. Jeez, thank you. Catching me up. Chat's busy right now. Okay, you want first... I didn't get a target for the rant. Everybody slow down. This is out of focus. Why is this out of focus? Focus, you fool. Fly, you fool. I did get a target for the rant. Was it first contact? Chat's flying so fast. Where's your gun? It's over there. And her shoes. It's gonna be 90 every day next week? I want sweater weather so bad too. It was first contact with aliens? Oh yeah, that's a great topic. You're so good at hitting me right in the can. Excuse me. First contact with aliens. That's gonna be a tough one. I love first contact stories. Unfortunately, the grim reality of first contact is that it's probably just has to result in conflict. There's an issue with there's a game theory at play here when you're dealing with two alien races. So let's talk about what kind of first contact. Actually, Nomad, I'll let you refine this because I could go any direction. First contact how? Radio transmission sent and received between a distant alien race, or they're here? Which one? Which one do you want me to explore? They're here? Nuts and bolts alien spacecraft touch down on Earth? Or we get an undeniable transmission from an alien world saying, hey, Earth, we see you. We're here. What do you think? Which one do you want me to... What's the scenario you want me to explore there, Nomad? Because they each have very different outcomes. Or maybe their weapon arrives. Or maybe just their von Neumann machine diplomats arrive. And they're not diplomats, they're just here to build. And build and build. I have a great sci-fi story that involves von Neumann machines. Remind me to tell you. Just the key words are time dilation and von Neumann machines. I'll give you guys my sci-fi idea. I had a worm on this slide. Where'd it go? Wiggle waggle. That's not it. There's our copepod. I mean our ostracod. Yeah, first contact is an entire movie. Yeah, Nomad. I want to know which exact scenario intrigues you the most. Oh, that's okay. Someone's at your door. Nomad, tell me which first contact. And nuts and bolts alien spacecraft touches down on Earth. They're here, or do you want me to talk about more of a situation where we receive a transmission? Hello, Earth. I see you there. We're over here. Which one do you want me to explore there, Nomad? This is my favorite. I mean, I love a Hydra. They're the most interesting to me, but I think the Gaster trick is still the cutest. The hairy belly. This is one that I want a plushie of. Babe, I got a really good Gaster trick. He's actually holding still. You want to see? He's just swimming through this muck here. But this is called the hairy belly. See, it's got these little hairs and this little fat gut and a cute little dovetail. This is one of my. I think this is just one of the cutest little organisms. When they're not stuck in muck, they swim in these little delightful loops, and they just seem so happy to be who they are. I think he's filtering through it for things to eat. Yeah, looking for stuff. Hello world is the most appropriate first contact message. It's pretty good. Yeah, we may receive a transmission. Or what if we find a Voyager 2 probe look-alike drifting in our solar system? That's an entirely different. If we found a Voyager 2 probe or Voyager type probe in our solar system, the odds of that being random are too thin. That's a direct message. That's how I would interpret that. If we receive a transmission, it probably wouldn't have been specifically meant for people. Our radio waves haven't gotten far enough out yet. No? Yeah, so let's talk about that. I'm glad that you narrowed it down to radio transmissions, caustic, because that's one that has a lot more. It's more fun to play with in my mind as far as game theory is concerned, because if aliens just show up on Earth, then we have a more traditional parity in diplomacy, right? You're there, we're here. What do we shake hands, exchange gifts? It's something that's easier to think about. Receiving a transmission is a different beast altogether. You see no hairs and no fat gut. Yes, you do. There it is. Three body problem trilogy. Exactly what I was going to get into was the dark forest theory. Open set, you already know where I'm going with this. All right, so imagine we are two alien races, you and me, Caustic Nomad. Let's say we live 150 light years apart, okay? I'm Earth, doing the things that Earth has been doing for so long. You're some nondescript alien race, doesn't matter what you are. Me as Earth, I'm sitting here merrily spinning the wheels of industry and progress. My little tiny shell of radio wave noise is slowly expanding out into the Milky Way in a spherical, growing sphere. But remember, as that sphere grows, the signal attenuates and grows weaker. The inverse square law weakens the power of the signal. The farther the diameter, the greater the size of the sphere, the more diffuse and attenuated the signal is. So it's not like that signal goes on and on forever and that somebody 300 light years away will eventually hear us with perfect clarity. No, the signal gets weaker. Yeah, after a few light years, I don't know if they get redshifted, but it's more of the inverse square law of radio transmission. Now let me show you an image that makes it perfectly. Be an image right here. This is the perfect image to describe how that works. So here's the source. 1 light year, 2 light year, 3 light year. See, it weakens exponentially. All right, get some rest out. So anyways, our regular radio noise wouldn't necessarily reach every single alien race that's listening in a certain diameter. Eventually it gets quiet, or too quiet, falls into the background noise. Yeah, I'm not sure if redshift is the cause of the transmission. So let's assume, right, of course, Jenny, we're going to assume that I'm here on Earth and let's say I hear the noise. I hear an accidental transmission from an alien race way over there in the distance, in the area of the Sirius constellation. We get a transmission that hits Earth. And it says, hey, we're alien race 93B, just hanging out. Anybody out there? So what do I know from that message? I know that they don't know that I'm here. They didn't say, hey, Earth, how's it going? They said, hey, we're here. Is there anybody out there? Okay. Now I can analyze their signal to a certain degree. I could tell this alien race sent a broadcast. It was a tight beam transmission pointed in the general direction of the solar system, but it's a cone. It's going to spread out as it goes. So not only did I hear this, but any other alien races that are over there behind me may have heard it as well. Okay? I have some questions. Now we get into the game theory debate of, do we even respond? Do we answer? We've got a verified transmission from an alien race. We know that they're there. We know that they have sufficient technology to send a message to us. And we know that they think that we're in this general direction, right? Because they sent a message in this direction specifically. Maybe it was random. Maybe they don't know we're here. Okay? So what happens if we respond? Right away, we point our antenna back at them and we put together a message that says, we hear you. We're so excited to meet you, other life in the galaxy. in the universe. This is amazing. We're Earth. We're located in the third body of the star called Sun. Now that message takes 150 light years to traverse the distance. What happens in 150 years? What has happened on Earth in 150 years? Imagine where we were politically, sociologically, technologically 150 years ago. Okay? Now take that growth and progress and put it in an entirely alien world and an entirely alien society and culture. We don't know who we're talking to. Every time a message gets sent and received, it's going to a different people. It's going to a different race and a different culture with a different history. There's a necessary disconnect due to the vast distances between the stars that almost guarantees that every encounter between alien races has to end in conflict. Because game theory dictates that the only safe move is to annihilate anyone that you encounter. This is what OpenSet referred to earlier as the dark forest theory. The universe is not empty, it's teeming with life. It's filled with alien races all advancing, but everybody is being as quiet as possible. They're tiptoeing around in the dark forest, desperately trying to hide every sound that they make. Because they don't know what hunter will hear them. And it's like a battle royale game. The safest thing to do is to assume that that other person is going to kill you and take everything you have. Because to assume that they're friendly is to put yourself at their mercy. In the three-body problem, they describe that game theory problem as chains of suspicion. Chains of suspicion. In that we're the two alien races, and we're communicating over a vast gulf of distance, so there's a necessity of time delay between each message. It may take us 1,500 years to have a conversation consisting of 4 back and forths. How could diplomacy possibly work? How could companionship possibly work? My enormous split. Well, then we know that they're really good people and send a delegation right away. We should infer that Bart Simpson is an alien. Exactly, the Voyager 2 discs, but those will never get found by anybody. I don't believe that the Voyager discs will ever be seen by sentient eyes until the heat death of the universe. Have I seen the movie Annihilation? I haven't seen Annihilation, but I want to. That looks good. What would they gain from attacking us? That's the other great question. The universe is filled with resources. They have tech to get there. They can get resources from any other place. Exactly. Lexington, I mean, CalcMath, that's exactly right. That's one of my biggest arguments and one of my biggest, most favorite solutions for the Fermi paradox. Yeah, the dark forest is chilling to think the universe is filled with life, but everybody's just killing each other so quickly that we all have to shut up so we don't get killed. Um, the other solution to the Fermi paradox that I really like is the aliens have no reason to talk to other aliens. There's no need. If I'm a type 2 civilization and I have the power to harness all of the energy of my star, I have everything that I need and could ever need. There's no reason for me to go anywhere ever again because I've got a 10 billion year battery right here. And there's probably one next door once this one runs out. Once you're a type 2 stellar civilization, you have the power to literally drive your solar system wherever you want. So I could say, let's see, in 15 billion years, 6 billion years, this star's going to run out. Let's build this stellar motor around our star and drive our solar system anti-clockwise in the galactic plane so that in about 4 billion years, as our star is reaching old age, we'll be within half a light year of a new star that we can move to. And we'll just drive our whole solar system over there. You know, there's no need to build fleets and fly between stars. That's the stuff of human imagination. But in reality, there are very few reasons that an advanced alien race would ever need to go anywhere, especially when you consider the possibility that they could just simulate their own universe. I think 2312 has a great conclusion that also describes a good solution to the Fermi paradox, and that is that once an alien race has the ability to travel between the stars, they also have the ability to build a supercomputer Matryoshka brain Dyson sphere around their star and simulate infinity universes forever. and just upload their collective consciousness. They don't ever need to go anywhere. There's no reason. We look around at the universe and we can see everything is everywhere. The stuff of life is everywhere. Unless that's the reason they sent the transmission. You're living around the star. Yes, that's right. Well, that's just the Krogan, not Krogan, the Bogan construction fleet, right? What is it? It's Del SCP. Let me say the command. Oh, it's way up there. Seek. Yeah, universal exploration is the end game. It's the new game plus. I believe that. I think a lot of races and civilizations just wouldn't care. They wouldn't need it because they can just simulate their universe and live inside that. There it is. SCP-9923 is an anomalous phenomenon which manifests as a broadcast on the Twitch platform under the username Del.
You want to run this ship? Yes.
Oh, thanks for that. Oh, I just saw your post earlier there, Bill. Thank you. The broadcast appears to originate within the platform itself, rather than from an individual computer. Investigating into the sentience of this anomaly is ongoing. However, the broadcast host is usually interactive with the accompanied chat room, and no such individual exists in public records. Haha, very good. Yeah, let's see. I wouldn't mind writing into that a little bit. Let me just copy that, and I'll take this to a notepad and play with that later. Curiosity is a byproduct of intelligence. Any society able to perform universal exploration has to be able to perform. It has the innate driving curiosity to do so. I don't disagree. I don't think that there's any reason why you can't have an alien race that just wants to explore. I mean, look at the culture. I love this. The culture in Ian Banks' series. The stream isn't deep faked. You're all deep faked. Anyways, in the Culture series by Ian Banks, it follows the Culture, which is a 10,000-year-old pan-galactic, multiracial civilization. It's a post-scarcity, anarcho-libertarian utopia where, due to the technological freedom and unlimited energy available to the culture, every single individual has all of the self-determination and free will that they want. If you want to spend the first 100 years of your life as a female and then turn into a sentient bush for a couple thousand years and then go back and turn into a female again, a human female, have some children, and then turn into a man and be a male for another 100 years or so, and then you could go turn into, you could do anything you want because you live in a fabulously, unimaginably wealthy and powerful civilization. So the culture kind of goes around the galaxy following their prime directive. They go and they'll investigate. They serve as sort of diplomats and arbiters and mediators for other alien races. Sometimes they get involved in less developed planets, but they do have a prime directive that they follow. They can't directly intervene with less developed races. I cannot recommend Ian Banks's novels enough. If you love utopian sci-fi that is chilling and action-packed and rich in character development, I adore Ian Banks. Really adore his books. It's one of my favorite future human races to explore the fiction of. It's phenomenal. Lex, I really like, just circle back, I really like your SCP entry there. It's super good. I might have to place, I might have some fun with that. And Seek, as for the simulation is concerned, I saw a great statistical breakdown that basically says that the logical argument says that if you make the assumption that it's possible to simulate a universe, if we all agree that it's possible to make a perfect, true simulation of a universe, then that means that it's likely that we're living in one of them, right? If it's possible to simulate a universe, then that means that you also have to assume that there is one true universe. At least one real, capital R, real, capital U universe. And inside of that first parent universe, some smarty pants managed to create a simulation of a universe. So we're already making some wild assumptions that it's possible to contain a copy, a perfect copy, a simulation of something inside of that something. There's some weird logical gymnastics you have to do there. Yes? Yeah, let me see the present. Okay, I'm not looking at. So then the other part of that is if it's possible to simulate a universe inside of the one real universe, and that simulation of the real universe is a perfect simulation of the real universe, then that means that it's possible to simulate a universe inside of that simulated universe. Because that simulated universe A, has all of the things that make real universe, including the quality of being able to contain a perfect simulation of itself. So then each simulated universe, it now turns into simulated universes inside simulated universes forever. You disagree that it's possible to do so. I'm making the argument that assuming that it's possible to do so, though, Jenny. In order for this argument to have any standing, you have to assume that it's possible. And so statistically, it just means that the odds that we're living in the real universe is null. Let me need my glasses. Oh, a science kit! Is that an alembic? And a burner? And some graduated cylinders? I love it! It's a little alchemy kit. Thanks, Jen. You feel that argument is flawed. It doesn't take into account the physics bottoms out in computation power. It's actually just math that limits it. Yeah, and you're making the same argument about infinite energy for nested simulations. Yeah. Do I believe that since the universe is infinite, there's an alternate reality for every possibility, no matter how impossibly insignificant? I don't really prescribe to that. I used to when I was younger and I was first learning about quantum probability and collapsing waves, collapsing possibilities, and I don't believe in that branching reality thing where every moment, every instant has every possibility occurring simultaneously and our consciousness just sort of follows a path, right? It's possible, it's unprovable. It's for me that one's hard for me to play with mentally. Um, I don't believe, or rather I just don't find it's very fruitful for me to spend a lot of time imagining that. Um, because then I don't know, it opens the door to a lot of weird things. Micah doesn't believe in actual infinities. It's hard to believe in an actual infinity. Our minds were forged in the plains of Africa, flipping over the shit patties of unguents so we could find insects to eat. We had a horizon that was right there, and a list of predators we could fit on one hand, right? Not built to deal with infinity. I don't know, I think I'm giving the simulation too much credit. At this point, we can only agree that the observable is simulated, as the entire multiverse is mapped, and therefore can be considered the fullness of reality or the simulation thereof. Well, yeah, Seek. I mean, I've made a lot of big assumptions at the beginning of that logical argument that we probably live in a simulated universe. There's a lot of assumptions that have to be built into that argument for it to even leave the realm of moot. Even if infinite alternate realities were around, it also still wouldn't mean every possibility would be contained to them. There could still be an infinite number of things still excluded. Absolutely. Open set, a contribution very, very apt to your name, an open set of things. Lex, we'll get to it. Don't worry. I'm not going to rip your writing. We're going to get up there. SCP procedures. Special containment procedures. SCP-9923 has bypassed all attempts to block its broadcast, and thus containment is focused on maintaining its normalcy. Records are to be modified to reflect SCP-9923's host's existence and erase all knowledge of its true origin. Any individuals who learn of SCP-9923's true existence is to be subject to immediate psychological evaluation and administered Class B anesthetics. Well, we've got a victim on his way to my house right now. He'll have to be in my actual presence. Pee-pee hop? Nothing is happening yet everything is happening? Well, one more thing is about to happen. Let's do it. I gotta give a dog a bone. Yeah, Diatom's attack, and you just play Fortnite. In that reality. This is where Sylvia operates the microscope and you draw Pokemon. Yeah, that's right, Diatom. Good boy. Yeah, PP Hop. That's Parmesan. Gene Parmesan. He's such a good boy. He's such a good boy. Oh, Calc Math says. Took me a while to understand, but the main thing that people forget to mention when the branching universe thing is that the total volume of the universes is conserved. So the number is really not really blowing up, even though it's infinite. I see. Yeah. Should have some sort of bell that goes off when we give a dog a bone so we can establish a Pavlovian response. That's a great idea. I think he already just responds to me rising out of my chair now, but that's a good idea. I should set up a little thing. If this was a real SCP article, I would have some revelation at the end where it's revealed that this broadcast is actually me as a reality bender entertaining myself and hiding my own existence to mess with the Foundation. That's actually kind of what I was getting at with the nature of my containment difficulties would be that I'm such a mimetically slippery entity that anytime that they try to revise the containment, like I contaminate the containment procedures by being contained, and it becomes impossible to keep me contained just because the nature of my presence warps that reality. Calc math. Well, circling back to the multiverse thing. By volume, you mean the fact that the universe wave function is normalized. I think I understand what you mean. There's a sort of a law of diminishing returns on that. So the multiverse thing, I really like the idea, mainly because it ties into this sort of fantastic notion I've developed of a natural selection for the multiverse. So we live in what I will call a successful universe, or a healthy one, or a fertile. We'll call it a fertile universe for our purposes here. Look at the Gastratrick. Look how hairy he is. Long hairs. So we live in a fertile universe, one where the weak nuclear force and the strong electric force and electromagnetism and gravity, all of these primary forces in the universe are just so. They're just right, so that the helium atom can hold one electron in its valence field, so that gold can exist, so that uranium can exist. All of the subatomic forces are the reason why chemistry exists the way that it does. And because of chemistry, we have complex molecules and then life. So this is a theory that it's very wooey, it's very pseudoscientific, it's fun to think about. It's just an idea of how I could imagine natural selection working on a multiverse scale, naturally selecting for universes that can support the complexity of life. Fertile universes, it's procreating with. So yeah, hear me out. And yes, cosmic horror does belong. Rusty Rim, have I played Spore before? I played Spore when I was a kid. Yeah, I loved that game. It was so fun. Also, welcome, Rusty Rim. I'm Dell. We're looking at some ciliates right now. Anyway, so imagine our universe with its, we're in the Goldilocks zone here as far as our subatomic forces. We're all here. We are, as Tyson has said, we're the universe experiencing itself. So first off, we can call these fertile or successful universes ones where sentient life is able to exist. It's a universe that's able to experience itself in some way. Contrast that with a dead universe where, the weak nuclear force is never strong enough to actually pull any electrons down. And so you never get any chemistry. Your Big Bang happens, you get protons and antiprotons, everybody annihilates themselves, and then you have a cold, dark universe forever. Or imagine one where the strong electric force is too strong, and every single nucleus just draws in every electron. You just get heavy elements only. You get this hot, heavy, dense hellhole universe where no life can exist. There has to be this Goldilocks zone where there's just the right amount of instability and just the right amount of friendliness in between all of your periodic table of elements. Speaking of which, I need more coffee here in my periodic table cup. Okay, so I've outlined a couple different kinds of universes you could imagine with different rules in play. Ours is the kind where life can exist, where life can experience its own universe. So on for the part where I got to fertile universes. Theoretically, we've got some theory. Now we're getting outside of my wheelhouse for sure here, but we know black holes exist. We theoretically can talk about white holes and describe them in the math, but we've never observed any. We've never observed a white hole, which doesn't make sense. If a white hole could exist, then it would be obvious. It'd be a bright white hole, right? It'd be the brightest thing around. So where are they all? Once all that matter crosses beyond the singularity, does it go somewhere? What if a universe is able to, I don't know, make an egg of some kind? If a universe is sufficiently complex and heavy, then it's going to be able to produce a lot of black holes. And maybe all of those black holes throughout the entire life of a universe is seeding like a child universe or a child seed of all of this matter that's being drawn in until one day that child seed reaches a critical mass and then it can pop into a big bang itself. And then you'll have a child universe that inherits the subatomic forces of its parent, and so that the universes that are able to support complex chemical and elemental chemistry, those universes are more likely to have an offspring universe, as opposed to the cold, dead universes or the hot, dead universes that just immediately turn to void the second after the Big Bang. I mean, our universe was very special in that the moments after the Big Bang, some kind of equilibrium was struck. We actually had a balance. White holes. Black holes are all we have. Black holes are all that we have to go on. I'd love to find out that we got a black hole in our neighborhood, though. Have you heard of the Planet 9 theory, that it's a black hole? A primordial black hole hiding out beyond the Kuiper belt? It would explain why we've got these gravitational anomalies. We could point to a place where an object should be, but we can't see anything. And it would be big. It would be Neptune-sized. Or maybe just a black hole the size of Manhattan. I don't know. I know that Lemons is coming here. I just don't know when. Lemons is going to message me soon and say, I'm here. Oh my god. Why is my phone blowing up? Mute. For 8 hours. Yikes. Don't tell him, but you got him a gift? Okay, I won't tell him. When he shows up, I'm going to be like, call an ambulance. And he'll be like, what? And I'll say, but not for me. And then I'm going to shoot him. And I'll make sure you guys get to watch this too. Okay? Oh, celebrate Rally doing good after surgery. That's so good. I know. I'm really happy for Rally. This could be the key to us becoming the spacefaring civilization. Simulation. People left it there. Sure, this isn't for you. This isn't for you, Parm. Boots Void. Let me look at that. I know I was just I'm familiar with that. This is for lemons. Oh, a fancy Damascus chef knife and a paring knife. Ooh. Located in Boots. Where is it though exactly? Is it in the Laniakea supercluster? Laniakea? Here we go. This is what I wanted. Virgo supercluster. Ah, Boots Void is over there. I see. I love a map of the local group. Anyways. I mean, there's a lot of voids out there. I just think that the the filamentous, it's not a word, just the nature with the way that the universe is expanding and collecting. Um, I don't know if there's anything anomalous about Boots Void. Do I think it's so possible? Do I think it's possible for nothingness to be so prevalent? Yes, but it's not really nothing. It's not really nothingness, is it? But yes, there's nothingness, there's emptiness all over the place. You just got to look in the right places, right? You having some computer problems, honey? Yeah, I can help you with that. Imagine being teleported to the center of that void. Yeah, the blackness. Yes, dear. Absolutely. Guys, dad tech support has to go do some dad tech support. So I'll be right back. Here, let me put on some Neverthink for you so that y'all can be amused. And then when Lemons gets here to pick up the tools, I'm going to go ahead and get him with a Nerf gun. This is so awesome, a flamethrower drone. Look at this, Ev. This drone has a flamethrower on it so they can burn off debris on the telephone wires. Isn't that nuts? That's so cool. All right, I'll be right back, guys. Whoa.
Hey guys, so today I'm going to be showing you how to snap your neck. So if you want to use one hand and you're really strong, so you just firmly grip your head and then you just
Yeah, Calc, that void reminds me of some of the places I've been to in Elite Dangerous. Oh, don't fuck with the seagull, bro. Birds aren't real. I love the title. It says the government watching you take one of their drones. What the hell, bro? What are you doing with that?
He really loves you, bro.
He's so happy with his little seagull friend. Do I have a color scheme that I like? Oh wait, Dally, you're making me want to get into the shop and make you a pretty modded up Nerf blaster. I know, I only have these cheap Nerf blasters. Actually, Jenny, I was gonna ask you for some 3D printing advice here. When we go out into the garage, I'll show you what I have in mind. I want to make some microscopy accoutrements. Boots Void is a graveyard of huge alien megastructures from a bygone civilization. Mark my words, Rusty Rim, we may never find out. Who's dragging all these alien wrecks out there? Oh, I gotta sign into the computer for my daughter now. Hang on. And then I gotta tell you my sci-fi story idea. You guys are gonna love this. Don't steal my idea. I'll never write it, but you guys can't either.
How's that for a slice of fried gold?
Oh, Rusty Rim! You subscribed? Thank you. That's so sweet. Parm, what do you want, buddy? What do you want? Well, I'll take you outside soon as Lemons gets here. Huh. My wife has trained all of her Animal Crossing villagers to have potty mouths, so Claire is saying, yeah. How you doing today, dumbass? Grow more pumpkins, biatch. Rusty Rim. Big old poggers. I need to make more coffee, so I'm gonna get that started. Should make Prime. I'm so grateful for you for using your Prime on small streamers. That's fantastic. I wonder how does somebody with like 3,000 subs even notice $2.50 from a regular sub? How do they even notice it? Lex, I want to hear your prediction. I do. And then I want to tell you my story idea. But first, let me just... I got to prepare for a kitchen segment here, right? Yeah, I don't really get the point either. But I shouldn't disparage it. It's just a different thing entirely. Right now, this is more like a small gathering where if you go into Shroud Stream, it's more like a stadium, right? The roaring of the crowd is the chat flying up. You know? Do you remember all the stuff you told me about the recent happenings in Elite? Yeah. Yes. I remember. Ooh. The animals are playing. I gotta show you guys this. Oh, a civil war in the Empire? That makes sense. Like I said, Imperials are no good at cohesion. Nobody infights like incestuous and nepotistic dynasties. You can always trust them to destroy themselves. Filthy inbred pieces of garbage. I'm sorry. Not that. Not that. Not that. I don't like imperial dynasties. Yucky. Yucky, yucky, yucky. The interesting thing about hi Blossom, hello, I love a new face. The interesting thing about small streamers like 0 to 5 with no one talking in chat and huge streamers is essentially the same philosophy of talking to yourself and trying to be entertaining. It's the in between that gets chat to talk. Yeah, it's true. I mean, I started out with pretty small audiences, but I also have a lot of background in theater, performance, public speaking, and so I really have a great deal of practice sort of just speaking, stream of consciousness, keeping energy levels high. It's not hard for me. Parm, what are you doing? I wanted to catch you guys cupcaking and fooling around, but no. Yeah, fuck imperialism. So we'll have the Federation, the Empire, the Alliance, and the Republic. That'd be interesting because the three superpowers as they are all pretty morally ambiguous, right? Having a passion definitely keeps those rambling times. Yeah, Rusty, I gotta stay passionate. I can't help it. So today, I think we're going to wrap the microscopy after I give Lemons this rototiller and chainsaw. I'll wrap the microscopy, and then we'll play a little bit of Hades before I have to go get some more work done. When somebody says energy, you seem super hyped, but I seem chill and calm. Blossom, that's not a common assessment that I get. I just keep myself under pretty decent control. Um, I'm not one to go shouting into the microphone. Also, this is my Sunday morning stream. It's usually a little more subdued, at least at the start, because my wife is sleeping in the other room. And so I start out like this and I go, hey, everybody, it's me. Good morning. But as the day goes, things get a little more hyped up. I guess I don't have that like YouTuber hype energy, which is like, hey, everybody, welcome to Dell's stream. We're here to look at some stuff in the microscope. I can't fucking do that. That's so disingenuous. It's insincere. My passion comes from a place of sincerity and honesty. And I just want to share that. And so that's what I do there. Imagine being a cat. I know. I think I imagine being a cat pretty often, actually. Seems pretty great. A cat man. Imagine being a cat man. The cat and the dog are just chilling together there. Look at them. Parmesan. I definitely go for sincerity. I don't like to waste my time being insincere or confusing or anything like that. So we're gonna start doing some more sincerity streams too, though. Where I'm gonna look at building up that Google Doc so we can create like a little queue of people to have one-on-ones and voice chat. Like what I'll do is I'll leave some options. So on the questionnaire you can say like anonymous or not anonymous. You could say you want to speak with me on voice chat on Discord, or you can say you'd rather just submit your question and have me answer it. But yeah, like a little advice or helpline. And if you want my wife and I's advice together on something, we can do that too. Um, so if it's something where you want, like I'd love Dell and Lady Grey to sit down together on camera and talk about X to chat. Happy to do so. So we'll build that up in the stream. Parm's advice, I can give you Parm's advice pretty much any time. Sniff its butt, lick its pee-pee, try to hump it. Can you eat it? Will it pet you? I think that's all you need to know. Yeah, of course I'll put a big disclaimer up that I'm not a professional. And that's the one reason why I would hesitate to put it under the mental health tag, just because I'm not a professional. I'm not a mental health professional. In fact, I struggle with my own mental health problems. And so I'm not in a position to be giving like a lot of advice to people, but I feel like I've got some good things to say and I wouldn't mind. Oh, Jenny just saw your socks and is freaking out. Oh, because it's the trans flag. Yeah. I just noticed it too. I was like, that's the trans colors, right? That's so cool. Support, she says. Big hearts and big love from Jenny for that, honey. Let's just see what we have here on the reddit.com/offbeat. This is where I go for a lot of my weird news, and this is where I get to beat the boys at Last Podcast on the left. I'm always scooping those guys. Oh, Lex is getting an ad. Buy that Travis Scott burger. Buy the Travis Scott burger. Buy the Travis Scott burger. Dip your french fries in barbecue sauce and have a Sprite. I'm so mad. What do you mean 2 streams? What you mean 2 streams? You already did my fries and barbecue. He's not special. Hey, Dell. Oh, it's still 1 day for you. 2 streams in 1
How's
day.
that for a slice of fried gold?
Oh, Lex, you just got one-upped. You got upped. I always want to make anytime I see PogChamp, I always like, I can't do it though. I just look like an idiot. No more ads. No more ads. Anything good here? Baby pandas are getting gender reveal parties? Don't care to click on that one. What? Yeah, what ads? No more ads. A man fell to his death while taking pictures on a cliff in Arizona. They discovered other remains while recovering his body. What? A 25-year-old man died on Sunday after falling off a cliff at Glen Canyon National Recreation Area in Arizona, the National Park Service said. While authorities were recovering the man's body, they also discovered human remains unrelated to the victim's fall. Witnesses told NPS that the man, identified as Orlando Serrano Arzola, was taking pictures at Glen Canyon Dam Overlook on Sunday morning. He was on top of the rim overlooking the Colorado River when he fell around 100 feet and then slid roughly 150 feet further. The victim suffered severe trauma and showed no signs of life after the fall. The Coconino County Sheriff's Office and officers with the Glen Canyon National Recreation Area discovered bones at the base of Glen Canyon Dam Overlook while recovering Serrano Arzola's body. NPS said those bones have since been identified as human remains. People go missing in the national parks all the time. Look at these Amscope ads I'm getting now. I'm cool with it. It's better than sexy singles in your area want a bone. I'd rather take Microscope ads. I know. I'm going to work on that dab picture. I'll take the dab picture for you today, Lex, and I'll start cooking it. He got me yelling about Travis Scott. Interesting, though. Another mystery in the national parks. You had to listen to the story. That's how hungry you are. It's okay. They just found a dead body. This is cool. They sent out GPS-equipped turtle eggs, fake sea turtle eggs, and they uncovered a massive, massive illegal trade operation. Google Maps leading right to the poachers. I mean, it's not a big deal. It's only a big deal in that they found the dead body. Usually they don't find the dead bodies in the national parks. Here's an image related to missing people. Oh yeah, God, this is so scary. This just makes me think of The Hills Have Eyes. Largest cave systems, missing persons. Now, normally, I would point to that great map where it's like XKCD population map. Heat map. Yeah, this is it. Our site's users, subscribers to Martha Stewart's Living, consumers of furry pornography. The business implications are clear. Pet peeve number 208, geographic profile maps, which are basically just population maps. You see this all the time, but that's not what this is. This isn't a population heat map. This is an interesting correlation over the caves, and I haven't really seen this before either. I've always seen the relationship between the missing persons and the national park systems, but the national park systems would be centered around our most large and expansive cave systems. Very interesting. It is chilling how many people go missing every year and are never heard from again. Frightening. Don't know what's going on. You know? Unrelated. Just vibing. Yeah, Descent. Or The Hills Have Eyes. This is me, man. I do this all the time in Elite Dangerous. I just park outside of an Acellus starport and just let it all spin through. Super fun. This is Elite Dangerous, everybody. Can't wait to get back to that. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Oh, Jenny, yeah, post it in the Discord there. I can hear Chilled Cow streaming from the cockpit when I look at this image. I don't know Chilled Cow. Is that a person I should know? Or is that a song I should know? I don't know. I mean, the caves aren't population density. Ecstatic. It wasn't the top comment for me. Yeah, I didn't see. FAS was not the imposter. Oh, I get it. because he's tumbling in space outside of the space station. I get it, I get it, I get it. Where's Lemons? Let me message him. Lemons. We're going to go into the kitchen real quick, guys. Let's see if the audio here works. Can you guys hear me okay? If it's an interesting video, let's see. You guys hear me okay right now? I'm on the Droid Cam microphone at the moment. I see it bouncing the waveform though. Sweet. Oh, I don't even have Discord open yet this morning. Thanks. Can hear you as good as you think from a webcam mic. That's good because I wasn't talking at the microphone. You guys can probably hear me better now. Right? Good morning, Anarchy. How's it going? I'm making some more coffee. Nice. Same. Great. Good stuff. Yeah, we had some fun this morning looking at some microbes in the scope. Boy, last night was a rush. I can't believe how sweaty I got just watching the Hydra eat. I got like so pumped up. And we also got so lucky because we actually got to see the Hydra eat. The copepod eggs hatched. It was just so neat. So I don't know how you guys make your coffee. How do you make your coffee, everyone? You just use a regular coffee pot, percolator, French press. Are you fancy and own a $13,000 Microscopy espresso machine? Because I'm not. That's what I do. I love a nice percolator like this because it just really makes good, thick, rich coffee. Oh, wrong burner. Hello, there we go. French press or Keurig. Jenny does cold brew. Lemon says, for sure ended up not needing the chainsaw, so I'll be coming by later in the evening. I will text well before I leave, though, putting up fence and stuff, so not sure what the timing will be. Sounds good. Well, chat, that's it. I guess we can't shoot Lemons with a Nerf gun when he gets here, because he won't be here while we're streaming. So sorry. Too bad. What the hell is Norman doing? Norman, what are you doing? Norman? Norman? Yeah, I'll make you another coffee. What are you doing, Norman? Come on. Silly kitty. Wife wants more coffee too. I can do. Potion seller. You cannot have my potions.
They are much too strong for you. You require weaker potions.
I like to think he's outside the house just waiting for the stream to end. Potion seller, please listen to me. I am going to battle, and I require your strongest potions. I am going to battle for the master, and I need your strongest potions, and I need them now. Lex, you did not show me you in Vision Sims 4. You guys simming it up? You show me when I get back to my computer? Okay, cool. Do you guys want to, I was gonna ask you this. I did some garage work. Do you guys want to see me shoot some arrows and stuff in the yard? At some point? Huh? Yes. So I gotta spend a little bit of time at some point going through and doing a quick edit on the VOD from last night, because we had some really good footage that I didn't capture on my DynoCam software. Oh, that's so funny. Memes have ruined all of us. They've also brought us closer together, I think. I think that memes have had kind of like a, not a healing effect, but I mean, they haven't been all bad. Harm is really tempting the moody Gigi. Yeah, thank you. So this shirt was a thrift store find as well. Harm just coexists so nicely with all of his cat friends. Until the cat friends pin him in the corner, and then he's a crying little baby. Yeah, they are communal in a way. Alright. I have mixed feelings about Google as a company. Yeah, me too. I'm mostly ambivalent. I mostly don't care. Let's just say I reserve my ire for companies that commit objective evils, like oil companies, private prisons, textile mills, mineral companies, places that exploit slave labor for material gain. I tend to focus a lot of my ire on those. Companies that really lie, cheat, and steal and have caused deaths, like Nestle or Gerber or Exxon Valdez or BP. You know, these are truly evil organizations that exist as monoliths of profit and growth, and they'll never do anything right or ethical unless they're forced to. Their decision will always be for profit at the expense of health, well-being, public safety, and ecological health. Always, always, always. They exist as a negative influence in the world, always and forever.
Google, I'm more ambivalent towards. I just don't really care that much about them. They provide a service. I use it. They do some, sure, maybe some questionable things. They're in this weird borderline where they're interfacing with the government, but they're resisting the government in certain ways. This whole privacy debate that we're in right now is very shaky ground. I'm drinking Coca-Cola right now. As long as you didn't pay for it. As long as it's stolen Coca-Cola. Yeah, Coca-Cola is a nasty company. But yeah, Google honestly, they just don't clock for me. On my list of companies which I direct ire towards, Google doesn't clock. They're not evil enough. They're questionable. But they're not worth the effort to, focus that dismantling energy on. But yeah, Google makes censored search engines for the Chinese government. Or they kept trying to. I don't think Dragonfly got canceled, so I don't know what they're doing for China now. Probably something else. But Dragonfly was their censored platform that they were giving the CCP to use initially. Yeah, Google does some good and some bad. Yeah. Fully dressed. Your bathroom's amazing. The Happy Home Academy can get fucked. Happy Home Academy doesn't know what they're talking about. Tell my wife her bathroom isn't good. I'm gonna go full Karen. Tell them I'm coming down there.
There's nowhere to go down there to.
To the Animal Crossing Islands. Look at how cozy she is.
That's enough.
Kicked back. Yeah, I didn't. Oh, by the way, chat, I didn't earn this Google developer shirt by being a Google developer. I got it at the thrift store. Just for total transparency here. Oh, of course. I'm definitely not above dumpster dove-in goods. You know?
Do I want the Sims pick? Yeah, let's see that Sims pick now. We can handle it now. I love XKCD Comics. I guess I can't shoot lemons, so we'll save that for another time. Ooh, spoopy music. Real spoopy music. Let's change the category here. Oh, look at you guys. There they are, everyone. What absolute bros. I love it. I love it. Okay, and Jenny, you sent me the Alien Planet documentary. Sweet. Darwin 4, planet 6.5 light years away from Earth. I'm excited to watch that because I actually took an astrobiology course when I was in one of my attempts at college. And it was super, super fun and interesting. So I'd love to see other explorations of possible alien worlds. I'm starting to overheat. I gotta put on a tank top. 1 second. Yes, yeah, consumers of furry pornography. You did, yeah. The heat map. Alright, this dog really wants to go outside, and I want to shoot a couple arrows before it gets too hot. Fear of depths. Thank you for the media, Jenny. I appreciate it. Hey, let's throw the droid cam on, and we'll mask the living room. And I'll take it outside for a few minutes. Oh, man. I see Lemon's posts there in my Discord. Hell yeah. Dude got a cat. Fantastic. Okay. Let's do this. Unmute. Mute that.
Chat, can you hear me okay still? Can you guys hear me? Maybe later tonight. What? He ended up with a chainsaw. He has a backhoe now. He doesn't need a chainsaw. Test 1, 2. All right, that mic works. Yeah, Hades soon. As soon as I sip a coffee and shoot a couple arrows, and then we'll do the Hades. All right, chat, can you guys hear me okay still? Let me pull up my chat window here so I can see. Looks like it's home train. Can you hear me? Sounds great. Beautiful. Jenny, you're gonna recognize this. You recognize? I bought this from Joey for like $10 and a bit of labor at a yard sale at your house years and years and years ago. So I'll show you guys how to string a recurve bow. So it goes here. You put one of the curves on the outside of your heel. I'm going to step through the bow. And then using the back of my thigh and the front of my shin, I'm going to flex the bow out and then slip my bowstring around the top. Now I've got a strong bow. quick look at my arrows. These are the same arrows that I got with this bow, Jenny. I'm missing fletching. I'm only shooting this with 2/3 of my fletching, so we'll see how I do. Yeah, they're exactly the same. Harm! I gotta make sure I don't shoot the dog. Alright, he's over there. The dog is not in the danger zone. Oh, that's bad. First shot of the day. No, sir. That was in the center. Bjork. Gotta get my energy out. One more volley. I've never dabbed before. How was it? Did I do okay? Was it too deep? Did I dab too deep? Did it need to be more at an angle? I don't know. I did a perfect dab. I did a perfect dab. I did a perfect dab. Yeah. I don't need elbow protection. I don't wear elbow protection because I can shoot without hitting my forearm now. I no longer whack my arm, so I don't need to wear any guard. I know I'm a dork. All right, let's do one more volley. I'm right-handed. I'm a bit ambidextrous, but I'm gonna try and go out now on my hands. I made it pretty far. I impressed myself. Wi-Fi's getting weak out here, but can't quite show you, I think. They're all three in the middle, though. I'm testing the Wi-Fi reach. There you go. 1, 2. That one's outside of the inner circle, so it doesn't count. You spent a month last year learning a bunch about archery? Super cool. I'm entirely self-taught. I've never had a lesson of any kind. I do know though, never store your bows while they're strung. It puts too much consistent tension. So, gotta unstring it now that we're done shooting. You unstring it the same way that you string it. Bow goes into the outside of your right heel. Whoop. You step through. And then you use your shin, heel, and the back of your knee to flex your bow down and release the string. And that's it. That's how you string, restring, and shoot a recurve. Say no more, say no more. Yeah, Jenny shot this very bow. Any mini remote can't attach those arrows. Yeah. Well, that was a nice little diversion. What limbs do I have on it? What does that mean? What's a limb? Oh, what are Boy Scouts? Yeah, I was a Boy Scout. So Visto, the Boy Scouts of America, it's an organization in the United States where young boys basically can go and learn survival skills, camping, archery, marksmanship, community organization, politics, all kinds of stuff. They teach a lot of boys outdoorsmanship and like outdoorsy activities and things.
Yeah, basic life skills like car maintenance and other stuff like that. Your AeroPress is the best. Okay, the bow arms, that's a 3-piece recurve. Oh, yeah, what are the arms? I think they've got 35-pound draw. Is that why we can just repair our own cars? Yeah. Yeah. Also because cars are such a huge part of American culture that like not being able to fix your own car is a major setback. It's expensive. You couldn't trust yourself with refilling oil. Yeah, I've had to do some not expansive car maintenance, but I'm pretty comfortable maintaining a car. Let's see here. I'm impressed. I got really far on my hands out there. This track, it does slap. This is called Endless Cruise by Fingers. Oh, it didn't. Pretzel Mod didn't let it through. That's a link to the Pretzel song that just popped in. It do slap. Thanks for joining me out in the yard, guys. That was fun. It's fun to shoot. Let's go here. Pop Hades back on. Gotta cool off a little now. All right, we're in Asphodel on my 8th escape attempt. Very low on health. Oh, guys, my daughter came up with a really great joke. She said she was learning about ecosystems. I'm gonna tell you a worm joke, right? Yeah, she was learning about ecosystems and you know, learning about the roles of different like producers, consumers, decomposers, omnivores, herbivores, all those. And she comes to me and says, "What was the worm's job? What did the worm used to do for a job?" I was like, "Well, I don't know." She goes, "He was decomposer." Because he's a musician, yeah. What does Parm want from you? He's hitting you. Dogs can't have grapes. They can't have grapes. The grape skins have toxins that they can't digest. It's bad for them. He can't have a grape. Give him a dog treat though, because now he's desperate for a grape. Shoot as in the arrows and shoot as in streaming. I see what you've done there. Ha 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 ha. What? Oh, deposer? Decomposer. That one wasn't. We had to punch it up a little bit there. Bone rakers. Come on, fool. Ah. Stay dead. Dogs can't have grapes or else they'll learn to make wine and then build civilization. That's right, we can't have that. We cannot allow it. Okay.
She'll keep me going.
Needed that. I'm out of last chances too. Oh, is this the Hydra? Okay. Doggo Civ 6, yeah. Okay, here goes.
I'll get you for last time.
How's that for a slice of fried gold?
Oh, Sykes! What's up, little Sykes? Good to see you, my dude. Two months? 2 months, my man. Way to go, dude. What am I missing here? Yeah, there you go. Come on, Larinian Bone Hydra. I'm not impressed by you. Fuck. Ah, the lava. Yeah, that's a big doot doot right there.
I hate that Hydra.
Rip. I do hate that Hydra. Yeah, they'll no longer be good boys and girls if they have war. It's true. Oh, where's Hermes? I mean, Hypnos.
To suffer such indignity for my
Prince.
own kin.
Shut up, Dad. Lerny is tough. I can get him though.
With that codex, lad. I'm pleased to see it. My duties to the house have meant that lately I can't travel quite as much as once I did.
Hey, Lex. What's
I'll
up?
try to travel for the both of us, Achilles. I've seen so little other than these walls.
What did you send to me? Oh my god, you already did it. Look at it. Oh, that's so good. My first stab has been immortalized. Oh, Lord. Well done. Touche, Lex. What is Meg doing here?
We each have our commitments to this house, Megara.
I can never dab
There
again.
is no shame in yours. And whilst your sisters are away, you bear their burden of responsibility as well.
I understand. It's just...
What's up, Sykes?
Am I supposed to keep pretending nothing's changed?
I'm not playing on hell
This
mode.
house is
No.
cracking at the seams, and no one's going to admit it?
The house shall stand eternally. Although in what condition, it is ours to decide. Our obligation is to keep the house in order.
Yeah, I'm only on my...
I know.
This is my
You're right.
ninth.
Of course, you're right. I'll do my best. I'll do my best for both our sakes, Nix.
What was that about?
Trying to keep the
Cerberus
house together.
Must be asleep somewhere.
Where's Cerberus?
I know that Nyx has been abetting you. You wish to take advantage of her pity? I care not. Her powers have their limits anyway.
How can you... Nyx is the night itself. It can do as she pleases, isn't that correct, Father? You think I asked you to get involved in all this business?
You, boy, have already dragged this entire household, not to mention my fool relatives, into this mess which you've created, which you dare call business.
Pleasure doing business, then.
Sykes, you're just more hardcore than I am. Dusa?
Hi, Your Highness. I just wanted you to know that if you do get out, we are going to miss you
Aw.
around here. Okay, so, bye.
Oh, I love Dusa. She's so sweet.
Nyx's mirror.
Gotta save my darkness.
Can't sleep.
Can't sleep.
The fated list of minor prophecies.
Release Orpheus. Only have 15 gems. Super cool, dude. Lex, thank you so much.
Hey, something back there for you, pal.
Where? Back here? No. In here, maybe?
That one looks interesting.
Oh, yeah, I got so many new... I've been given gifts to the gods. Artemis boons, Ares boons, Aphrodite boons. Zeus boons. I want the Aphrodite boons. Let's put that back on.
Okay, another weapon.
Ooh, fists. Neat.
Skelly, you mentioned the ancient bit of blood I found in Tartarus. Know what I'm supposed to do with this stuff?
Wouldn't know a thing about it. Definitely doesn't have anything to do with those infernal arms of yours, some of which appear to still be unavailable to you, as I understand.
I love his voice acting. It's so good. Okay, enjoy your bath, fish. Take care.
Unlock those first, then, huh?
Alright, alright. Unlock these first. I'm sticking with the shield again. I love Aphrodite.
Why, you have my eternal rose, don't you? I am so very touched that you'd think first of me among my mighty kin. It pleases me to know I'm in your thoughts.
Ash deals more damage. You end up inflicting weak. Let's do that. Yes, Aphrodite is very deserving of your adoration. Aphrodite accepts your tribute with gratitude. And the knowledge that it is only just what she deserves. And she owes you nothing in return for it. Aphrodite cares not for your feeble offering, but she accepts it. It would be inappropriate for her to do anything else. Alright, Poseidon.
Who's first?
Like the one my good sister Athena likes to flash around. You have much better taste.
Battle rage. Fuck yes.
It's me or them.
By the way, your attack bonuses still apply to your charge. Okay, good deal. His charge attack is really good. Sweet. Nice. Hey, it's Saturday Night Gaming. What's up? Good to see you. Sykes is just expressing himself. Wow, that trap kill was awesome. Did you guys see that?
More to fight.
I hate these amphoras so much. They're the most annoying. Sweet. Ambrosia. I will take it. How is this? This game is amazing, Saturday night. I love it. It's really fun. Ow! Fuck. Ow. It's upsetting. The real annoying enemies are past the Hydra. Awesome. I'm gonna go ahead and take this early boon.
Hey lads.
These two. Ow, he got me with a bomb. That was almost perfect, though.
Anyone else?
Damn it.
My brothers Hades and Poseidon once fought bravely by my side. You know that, don't you, nephew?
Yeah, no
We prevailed
spoilerinos.
against the Titans and established law upon the earth. Your father then descended to the land of death.
I like Thunder Dash. That was really good. If you after you dash just before getting hit. What? After you dash just before getting hit, a bolt strikes a nearby foe. So that's guaranteed to hit a nearby foe. This one just strikes randomly. But that'll only proc if someone's about to hit me. I do need this fated choice. Yeah, I'm going for that.
The might of the heavens.
So it won't strike every time I dash, but only if an enemy is attacking. Okay.
Here again.
Let's go for darkness. Don't I have greater reflex, death defiance? There it is. Yeah, restore some of your heart when you collect 30% of the. Okay, yeah. Let's go for darkness. Take every single spike strip right up the butt. A little bit of heal there. Yeah, I wanted to get the Book of Fates, though. I wanted to fill out that slot. That's why I got that. I love the dash. I don't know why I love to dash so much. Just dashy, dashy, dashy. I do. I got a play style. Ha 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 ha, Zagoper. Come on. You guys. Get closer. Get closer. Come on. Little closer. Little closer. They're not gonna do it, are they? Sweets. Check that DM. I see you got a few there. Jenny, I will let you know what I think about those things. Hold up. What do we have here?
Coca-Cola espuma. Coca-Cola espuma.
Wow. That was terrible. What a terrible thing to happen. You're covered in Coca-Cola. Let's go for that hammer, I think. Yeah. Your attack hits twice, but doesn't knock foes away. I like knocking them around. Special deals 50 damage to foes around. When you catch it? Oh, when it lands back in my hand, it deals damage to foes around. My bull rush charges up faster. Huh, I like that.
Feels lighter than before.
Sweet. Okay. I think this is the boss. Is this Meg? Alright, Meg.
I'm here, Meg.
Shut up,
Tell
Meg.
me something, Zach, because I'm curious. Do your Olympian relatives know the real reason
The timing
you've
is
been
really
trying
good.
to escape?
The real reason?
I'll
No.
get around to that in due time.
Of course not.
Their family. They'll understand, no doubt.
Olympians always understand, right?
You're in over your head, you idiot. You'll fray what bonds are left between Lord Hades and those ingrates on Olympus.
Oh boy. Ah, of course, I step on a spike strip immediately. Ouch. I gotta stop being so damn reckless.
Got you.
Hit it with the no you. It's gonna heal me up a bit too.
Hello, those chickens!
Thank you. On to Asphodel. And we get to go into Asphodel at full health. I don't believe it. Eye of Lemia is nice. I could buy all of these, but I might want to save. Passive Infernal Treasure Trove will spawn. Yes, and we'll take that jerky. Might as well. It's only 25. Yeah, let's buy them all. I thought it was me, but I'm alive.
My keepsake collection. Just what the house contractor ordered.
Let's keep the Aphrodite on. Okay.
Up we go then.
Coca-Cola Espuma. Alright, Fiery Asphodel. This is the area that teaches me to be careful with my dashes. Much more careful.
Time to fight.
Fight who, though?
Bring it.
Ouch. That was good. Ooh. I'll take the Trove trial. Let's do it.
Yeah, might as well.
Temperance, I see what you did there.
Truly are an idiot, aren't you?
No. I'm not an idiot, I'm smart.
You lot, huh?
Uh-oh.
I shall deal with you later then.
That's that. Mine.
That was good. Is there another choice here? We got pomegranates or... Oh, Hermes. Yes, Hermes. Ow! Just took two of those little orbs. That was some bullshit.
It's Hermes.
What's that? Ah, bit of healing. Excellent. And another one. Yay, healing items. You refreshed again and got another ad, huh? Let's give Hermes a gift this time.
Lord Hermes, please accept this gift as a small token of my appreciation.
Oh, mighty keen of you to leave a tip there, boss. And I have a tip for you. Don't be slow.
Don't be slow.
Maybe this will help with that.
Hello, Hermes. Ooh, the lambent plume.
Aphrodite's really something, don't you think so, cuz? Normally I'd stop for no one here, but when it comes to her, exceptions must be made.
Exceptions must be made for Aphrodite, indeed. Foes drop casts stuck on them sooner. I barely use my cast fast. Oh, I just love an extra boost. I love an extra dash. I haven't taken any other Hermes boon yet. I'm always... Yeah, I need to get some Fate, because I've already had that one. Ammunition... Let's see. I'm going to go for a quick reload and try to use my cast more often. Oh, Aphrodite and Zeus. Yes.
Easy does it.
Yeah, let's check out Zeus's move some more. Special causes lightning bolts to strike foes. I use my special a lot. Dash causes a lightning bolt or your lightning effects. Also make foes jolted. Sense attack self-inflicts lightning damage that harms foes. Oh, I'm crazy about that. Let's go for Thunder Flourish.
This is such a
I'm sorry,
heartbreak,
Aphrodite.
dearest.
I know she's gonna send me some bullshit now.
I'm sorry.
Why you gotta be so needy, Aphrodite? Oh, fuck. I don't know what that was, but that hurt bad. she's upset. Jesus. She's gonna fucking kill me. Oh my god. Fuck, Aphrodite.
You ought to worship me rather than anger me.
No shit. I'm gonna remember that next time. God damn, Aphrodite's... That was harsh, dude.
Rip.
Yes, rip indeed. Rip indeed. That was pretty brutal. Alright, we're gonna make one more dive before I call it for the morning here. Oh, you're back, Hypnos.
You must have had a run-in with a spreader, huh? They're much more talented than the low-grade witches down in Tartarus, so your dad lets them stay warm up in Asphodel, I guess.
Thanks, Dad.
Disgraceful.
You're my good boy, yes you are.
You can just hear that text-to-speech voice. Rip.
You keep an eye on Father for me, boy. Don't let him slip.
Cerberus promises to do exactly that.
In his own ways. My own little Cerberus deserves a treat. Since we pet the dog in the game, right? Yeah, it's that classic Olympian bullshit. You hurt my feelings. You'd think that divinity would have a greater sense of personal self. I don't know, like I don't know, they'd feel better about the higher self-esteem.
Long past due.
Restores some searing heat. Underworld fountains provide 10% more. I like this. This is all just... Gets rid of the huge clumps of fur shed by Cerberus. A scrying pool. Or a rug. I don't feel ready to spend any of my hard-earned money on anything yet. Maybe... Underworld renovations. Yeah, let's do that.
Work is approved upon my father's name. Not like he's paying any heed. Prices are a little steep there, I must say.
Oh, because I just didn't click that yet? It's okay. I only talked to the...
For shame, boy. I thought perhaps you'd finally made it out.
Shut up, Dad.
I mean, oh wait, you're not serious. That famous sense of humor.
I jest, of course. You'll never make it out, as I keep telling you to no avail. But you've gone farther than expected. So who knows?
Just the gods play such terrible games. Even with each other, not just with the lives of mortals. So I'm listening to Hades speak, and it's just every word is dripping with secrecy.
Your father won't observe their absence, I don't think. They remind him of a time he stood together with his brothers and sisters. He wants nothing more to do with any of that. I think it's fitting you've inherited their power.
A power that once sealed away the Titans. Maybe it's a power that can break me out of here. Thank you for helping me, Achilles.
Yes, thank you, Achilles. Meg?
What do you want from me? Leave me alone. We've nothing to discuss here anymore.
I was just checking up on you. Just let me know if you wanted to talk for any reason.
I'm not interested in having company, especially from you. You stay the hell away while I'm off duty.
Okay. I love this picture of Achilles with the gold star. It's so cute. Oh, I've never seen
Greetings,
this.
broker.
You can just buy nectar? Cool.
Nyx must be someplace else.
Zagreus really just leaves his clothes lying around. Come on, boy.
The fate-abetting prince perhaps believes it was through his own choice that he procured the fated list of minor prophecies, but it was preordained.
Oh no, not this determinism thing again.
Yeah, not this determinism thing. Gain 50% damage and dodge chance for 2 seconds when you damage just before getting hit. Yeah, let's try that. And then Fiery Presence, undamaged foes. So it's going to deal a lot more damage on the first hit. Or 50% from behind. Yeah, let's try that. Stubborn Defiance restores 30% instead of dying. 1 time per chamber. 1 time per rank. How do
I need more darkness.
I can't turn it on yet, I guess? Too gay for this. The generals instead of gauntlets.
It's never bedtime here.
It's never bedtime. Alright, Skelly.
Once in a while, pal, you're gonna see a real fancy bozo try to ruin your good time. You'll know him because he's glowing like a light. But that's his special armor, see? You gotta punch right through it. He's gonna shrug you off until you...
For a good time, beware the fancy glowing bozos.
Fancy glowing bozos.
What's that one do?
I only need 3 more encounters to level up this Aphrodite Rose. Yeah, I'm gonna keep the Eternal Rose on right now. Right? Is there anything? Oh, there's something new. What is that? Thunder Signet. Zeus Spoons. Or gain 1% dodge chance to move each time. Each time you clear an encounter? Yeah, we're gonna take Hermes' being a fancy glowing bozo doesn't sound too bad. To be perfectly frank, I don't see the problem.
There we go.
Right? Each time I
you,
quickly clear an
about you.
encounter. That's alright. I love going
fight
fast.
so desperately. At first, I thought you simply lacked in patience.
But it's just all the dashes.
Now I see it's urgency that drives you.
The cast seeks foes with a 10% chance to deal critical damage.
My senses sharpen. My keepsake. That was my keepsake.
Oh, there it goes again.
Enough of these back at the house.
I always thought Hermes was a really cool god. He is a cool god. Sweet. Yeah, that keepsake is really good. He represents a lot of the curiosity of the mortals, yeah.
Welcome.
Hell yeah. What happened, babe? Who is it? Oh, thank God. Wow. Congratulations. She got a picture of Sally now.
Farewell.
That wasn't quick enough, I guess. His name was Herpes, and the infection was named after him. Yeah, Hermes did a bit of the trickery. But yeah, I don't think he was like the trickster god, the way that like Loki or Coyote is known to be, right? Like Loki and Coyote are tricksters. Special to charge my throw up for up to 200 base damage. Wow. Your bull rush gains a powerful power rush that deals 500 damage. Or my special deals 50 damage to foes around when I catch it. Ooh. I need to get one of these fated choices though. Bull rush, power rush. I think Minotaur rush seems great. 500 more damage on the bull rush. Yeah.
Good as new.
That's the one.
What's for sale?
I don't want any of that. I don't have a gift for Aphrodite. Just go with the regular Poseidon. Flashes for the crit? Sweet. Ow!
Did you happen to know, my king, that you have slain more than 100 foes since you began your quest?
He's keeping count.
You have, for I am keeping count, and I am most impressed.
You have, for I am keeping count, and I am most impressed. Oh! Your cast has a blade rift. I think I know what I'm getting. The heroic slicing shot. Sweet. Yeah, Lex, this is my my last dive before I have to go and get my day going. What is that? Wow. Cool. Okay, so I could even like hit it that way and then fight inside the swirl. Oh yeah. That's a great boon.
Time to break you to bits.
Alright, Tombstone. one hurt me a lot.
Hello there, Dionysus.
I beat him really fast, but that hurt me a lot. I gotta do better about dodging those pulses.
Hey, Zach, got to tell you, I cannot believe
I
that
love
little
Dionysus.
Artemis is hanging out with you. She doesn't hang with anybody, man. But I digress. Take this.
What do you got for me, Dionysus? Hangover is his special ability. Wow, using a fountain restores all and bonus damage. Yep.
Feeling good.
Alright. Fuck.
Blood and darkness.
Alright.
Got their attention.
Oh, fuck.
Why do I bother?
There we are.
That hurt. Fountain. Oh, Sisyphus, thank goodness. Oh, I love Sisyphus.
If I may be so bold, Your Highness, I was wondering, what brings you back around this way again?
Yep.
Same story as last time?
Same story.
Look, I have to level with you, Sisyphus. I'm leaving the house. I've had quite enough.
This guy's
You
the best,
understand, I'm
yeah.
sure.
Because
I'm
he's
going to this.
content.
Oh, that is quite an undertaking, Prince. If it wasn't you yourself proposing it, I'd like to call it madness, truth be told. Though, you're just mad enough to pull it off. Well, hey, I hope you make it. Good fortune out there.
Good fortune. Your life. Yep, let's... Yeah, obviously, heal me up.
Say no more.
Thank you, mate.
Back where we started.
Bye now.
Yeah, darkness heals me. Yep, that's
Who
right.
dies first?
Ooh!
Power of Olympus.
More damage on the
Juicy.
blade rift. Yeah, good. Good old Sisyphus, he's the happiest.
Charon's shot.
What? There's no healing here? Charon, what the fuck are you offering me?
You are a sight for sore eyes there, Charon.
There's no healing for sale. I don't know what that is. Is that a mystery container? 40 HP. Actually, that's probably 40 HP would be the wise one. I definitely can't afford either of these other things. Is this a mystery? Yeah, the burger and fries I think is going to be the one. I still haven't used my last chance, so I probably will go with that. Mystery boon? I don't want a boon. I want the burger and fries.
Yum.
That's what I needed. Oh, I could still get the mystery boon. Eh, what the hell.
Glad you're still in one piece.
Cool. Attack is stronger, 15% chance to deal crit. 15, that's a huge bonus. Overall, 2% on any damage. Deadly strike. Yeah, it is a hero. You're right. They don't have burgers.
Hello, Meg.
Heroes and fries sounds super good.
What are you doing, Zagreus? The underworld is sealed off.
No, it
This
isn't.
can't stay sealed shut forever, Meg. In the meantime, I thought I'd get some practice in, you know.
All right.
I'm not your practice partner, fool.
Yes, you are. Ouch.
Come closer, Zagreus. I'll make you scream. Wretches of Tartarus, come in.
Ah. Yeah, that blade rift is amazing. Oh, we should do some spiced ground lamb and beef hero. Do that. Do that for sure. Do that. Yes. Well, I should have saved some gold for this part. I'm out of gold now, so I'm not going to be able to buy much, except maybe a bit of health if I'm lucky. Oh, there's that. I forgot about that, and then it increases my damage every time. Hey. What's for sale? Cast deals 50. Yeah, I'll take that.
I'll take it.
Fuck yeah. Alright, we're making it Asphodel.
Nowhere to go but up.
Okay.
Love that sulfur smell.
I do actually love the smell of sulfur. It's quite nice. Ow. Can't believe I let him hit me. Deuces.
Blast.
Stupid lava.
You probably caught yourself thinking,
Talking
"He
about
sure is quick.
Hydra."
So how come it took so long for him to show up in the first place? Well, I'm afraid that's not for you to know. But it's not because I was late. Not late for anything.
A wizard is never late. He arrives exactly when he intends to. A chance to dodge automatically no matter what. Gain a bit of wealth every time I enter a chamber, or cast to fire in rapid succession. Does that mean I could fire multiple blade rifts? Side hustle, I could use the money. But I lose the money. Flurry cast seems awesome. Only if I have multiple bloodstones. Okay, I see, which I don't. I think I like dodge, actually, just because I have flat 10% chance. That could save my bacon a few times. And money is never... Like, I usually have enough money. Yeah, and it stacks with my feather dodge. Ooh, well then yeah, let's build into that a little more.
What? Singing?
What is this?
Here?
What the fuck is this?
Come on in.
What the hell?
Okay.
Is this Persephone?
Hey, you must
Oh,
be
Eurydice.
How's it going there,
Awesome.
Royal Majesty? Nice to meet you. I'm Eurydice. What
Eurydice?
brings a big, important guy like you up to a place like this?
Wow. Yeah, one of the muses.
No need for formalities, I'm Zagreus. Just heading out on some official business, past the menacing bone hydra. Don't mean to be rude, though I'm in a bit of a rush.
Well, don't you have your hands full, hun? I'll let you go. But there's one rule in my place, which is nobody leaves here empty-handed. You got that?
Yeah, she's very
So take your
cute.
pick.
I like her tree
My
hair.
treat.
2 random boons of yours are upgraded to the next rarity. Wow. An underworld deck has after 4 random boons of yours gain 1 level. A rare and fragrant beverage. The next 3 boons have upgraded. I think I want Ambrosia Delight because I only have 2 boons at the moment. 2 random boons of yours upgraded to the next rarity. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that. Yeah, her song is really good.
Cheers.
Yeah, she's really good. It's beautiful music. You know what? I think this is a perfect place to set it aside. Let's see, who's on right now that needs a raid? Because I've got to get my day going, everybody. Let's see here. Do you guys know anybody who's on right now? Looks like... You got a friend? Yeah, let's raid your friend. Lex, who's it gonna be? Great morning with you guys this morning. Thank you so much. I had a lot of fun. I'm gonna save the Hades dive at that stage, and then we will next time we pick up the Hades game, we'll pick up there. Dolphin Dive Pro. Tell us a little bit about this person. Lex, who are they? Yeah, I've never seen a heroic one. That was my first one. Dolphin Dive Pro. What are they playing? Oh, Stellaris. Yeah, that was a great stream. Thank you guys for hanging out. I had a lot of fun this morning, as usual. If you haven't made it to the Discord yet, come on through. If you have, I'll see you there. it is time for us to get the day going. So I'm going to send you over to a Stellaris stream, and I hope you guys have a lovely day. Enjoy yourselves. Go check out Stellaris. It's a great Paradox title. Have a great Sunday, everybody. Those of you that got to see me twice in the same day, I hope you enjoy Europe. His name is Tom. He plays a lot of different games, including Age of Empires 2. Awesome. I love AoE. All right. Everybody, have fun. Thank you.